I think it'll be good for transgenders in general. It'll be good. It'll be good for the whole thing.
Yeah, totally. Caitlyn Jenner saying that she's doesn't get gay marriage was good for them.
Well, she'll force them to look at and interact with a transgender person, which is be good for the Fox News people.
Right. Yeah. The broken TVs. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So
After
Wes, you're saying this is actually a sign of progress.
This is a sign of progress. I do believe that.
Maybe she's a mastermind. Maybe that was her plan the whole time.
Maybe she working for big television.
I like that. I mean, Wes is being very optimistic about it, but yeah.
You are right, Wes. Once they
they got to get used to her, but they might come around.
Anyway, all right. Let's go to the
like a nail in the foot,
You get used to a nail in the foot?
Yeah, eventually.
Really?
Give you tetanus, Wes.
Yeah, it's been there for a while now. The nail.
All right, let's get to the top story of the day.
Love that.
The cream of the crop.
You are.
There it is.
Hell yeah, boss.
Oh, hey!
Oh yeah.
Good morning and welcome to episode 912 of Hard Factor. It is Friday, April 1st, 2022. Thank you for cheating on the news with us today. Pat's got a cup of coffee full of Ukraine.
Mm-hmm. Drink it down. Drink it down. Other stuff too. Fun stuff.
It's been a while since we kind of really got into Ukraine, and our man on the ground. Remember, we fumbled that yesterday, so
Right.
It's probably due.
So we've got to catch it up.
Yeah, probably do.
And then we'll catch it up again with him. Right. So
Also, update on SlapGate.
nice.
We're talking Caitlyn Jenner. We're talking Fox News. We're talking
Excellent.
We're talking everything. So.
We got a venti. We got
Excellent.
a full cup. Mark's after that got two insane stories from the tri-state area.
Yeah.
Just madness. And after that, actually continued utter madness in the TikTok international moment. And then Wes has voicemails and 5-star reviews to close out the week for us. Don't forget, you can
What a
spit those
show.
5-star reviews on Spotify now too. So,
A lot of rankings in the reviews.
Oh God.
oh, okay.
April Fool's, Mark. Just kidding.
Oh! You got me. You got
That
me.
was his button.
That was good.
Pushed it.
That was good. I always love the Friday shows.
They're always fun. Let's just do the news. 'Cause It's Friday. I'm eager to get in there and news it out. You guys just want
do
to
it.
pop
Yeah, let's
in
do
and cheat on the news? Okay, bro.
Yeah,
Let's just do it. Let's just get it.
Aggressive Friday.
Cup of coffee in the big time.
You know what time it is? It's a fun fact. April 1st. Okay, check this out. April 1st, 1998. BK, Burger King, the number 2 fast food chain in the nation for a long time, announced it would now offer a version of the Whopper. Remember the Whopper?
Yes.
Yeah, but this Whopper, Will,
Charbroiled.
you might want to listen up, Will, was specifically designed for left-handed people. The left-handed
Oh,
Whopper.
Whoa.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, a sandwich for lefties.
How so?
Well, it gives a bunch of ridiculous reasons, like sesame seeds put on the bun the opposite way.
So they figured out that this marketing didn't work because there's only a few of us.
Well, there's
a fucking
32 million
circle.
of you. There's 32 million of you.
Well, it's not enough for a fast food chain.
Listen to you disparaging your community. You're like Caitlyn
Hey,
Jenner.
look,
Well,
I recognize.
I think he's onto something, because if you're already dragging yourself into Burger King shamefully, and then you see that it's called the left-handed Whopper, and you're one of the 85 to 90% of people that's right-handed, you're not going to get it.
Yeah, I think it's like we did the story on it, isn't it? Like 10% throughout the globe. Like there's no chance.
Yeah, it's like 90% right-handed. Yeah,
can support you.
Well, look, guys.
I'm not buying that left-handed bullshit.
Look, guys. A lot of people did buy it because a lot of lefties feel underserved. And joke was on Burger King because they were mobbed with people who were interested in left-handed.
Really?
I mean, it's a correlation. Left-handed, stupid. So yeah, a lot of people got tricked and they went in there wanting it.
Right. It's the same burger.
Same burger.
Yeah, it says here that on that note, Pat, says that 10 to 12% of people globally are left-handed, but 50% in Poland.
Yeah.
Oh, we covered it. I mean, Eric's probably right-handed because he's still too cowardly to cut it and put it on social. The explanation of why lefties are better than righties. I mean, I've done it on the show. We can do it again, though.
Rather not. Okay, guys. As we know, today's April Fool's. We all know that. But there are a number of other observed holidays today, which seems to me like such a terrible idea to have fall on April Fool's Day that the organizations that put these, quote, holidays and observances together must have been trolling. So, look, guys, I'm just going to go through a couple real quick in the way that they were intended to be presented. So you should totally celebrate trombone players today. Hey, trombone players, you're great. Some say today is Reading is Funny Day. Oh, sure, reading's totally funny and fun, so get a book and get ready to laugh out loud. Not. It's National Walk to Work Day, and you should totally walk to work. No, I'm serious. You should totally ignore your car and have your commute be like 9 times longer than it could be. It'll be totally worth it.
Oh man, it's not worth it. I know you're doing the sarcasm thing, but
What?
I rode a bicycle to work for a year. That wasn't great.
What year was that?
Yeah.
The very first year we lived in Austin.
also-
After the Wyndham, I was working at the Bank of America.
Holy shit, you bring a
yeah.
change of clothes with you?
In Austin,
Yeah.
and that
Short
Mark was
commute.
doing that in Austin. I also did
Yeah.
a summer internship in the Senate, in the U.S. Senate, and I walked from what is that, Union Station there in D.C. All the way to the Cannon Senate building every day.
Yikes.
Talk about swamp ass. I mean, I was
Yikes.
swimming
Yeah.
in sweat by the time I got into the office. It was
Yeah,
insane.
Wes, to your point, the first day I showed up with the new big boss of the store. She came in like I've been working there for a couple months. She thought I was robbing the place because I got there early and I was covered in sweat. She was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I work here."
I'm just a little nervous. I rode my bike to work for years, but there was a walk-in freezer when I got to work. That was the
that's
key.
nice.
Going into the walk-in. And finally, guys, National Love for Our Children Day. No, seriously, kids, we totally love you. You're awesome. It's all love here. Right? Don't tell them. Okay. Those are the holidays on April Fool's. So you be the judge how they should be interpreted.
Right.
Reading's not funny.
Interesting. Yeah, that's funny how they put Love Your Kids Day on April 1st.
For our children, right? Wow. My children, maybe. All right. Let's get into it, guys. Trending mentions Cadbury egg, right, is the king of Easter eggs, Easter candies in general. But there's a bit of a scam going around, potentially in the
Cadbury cream egg, please.
Oh, excuse me. Is there a difference?
Yes, there is. Cadbury cream egg is what it's called.
Is
It's
there
the
not?
preferred
That's
egg
the-
of fat kids?
well, there's also the caramel
Yes.
egg. They got several different.
Yeah.
Cream
varieties.
egg is the original.
The cream is the original.
What do you prefer, cream or caramel? Because that's a tough.
They're
Now
both
I
good.
like the caramel, but the
Me
cream is
too.
the OG.
I used to like the cream too, and now I like the caramel. We're on the
Right.
same page here.
Yep.
Picked up this stuff this year called Bunny Money from Costco. Some Belgian chocolate. Whoa.
Good stuff.
Belgian. It's like, little Belgian coin chocolate. Oh,
Oh
man.
yeah.
Right, yeah, he is risen. Well, guys, you might want to be careful because you are the target demo to get scammed with this Cadbury egg scam that's going around. Cadbury has issued a warning, in fact, over a potential scam aimed at accessing people's personal information. It comes after the company was alerted to posts being shared on social media promising customers a free Easter chocolate basket. And the message, which has mostly been circulating on WhatsApp and targeted at people in the United Kingdom, reads, quote, "Cluck, cluck, I have something special for you. Cluck, cluck. No bunny knows Easter better than me. Cluck, cluck. Link. Click the link, cluck."
Oh no, not
Yeah, I
clicking
know.
that.
I
No.
know. No,
Wait,
no.
but isn't the classic commercial the buck, 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 buck? It's like buck. It's not even.
Yeah, and it's
cluck,
also
right?
a lion. Where
They don't
it's
want to
like,
get
"Rawr."
sued.
That's how you
Right.
know
They
that
don't
it's
wanna get
fake.
sued, Will.
If they had said buck, a lot more people would have clicked it. Will.
It's like "Rawr, rawr."
Right,
Okay,
yeah.
guys, I didn't want to do a
it's like
fucking chicken
bunny.
quiz. What do you want
It's
from
like
me? That's not the quote.
Yeah.
The bunny.
It's not
That's
the
right.
quote.
No. But it's not a chicken. It's weird. It's a bunny
Yeah,
that lays
you're right.
eggs.
I watched
allegedly,
4 of the
in
commercials
commercial.
ahead of this.
Did you see a lion?
Yeah, the lion's my favorite.
Yeah, it's an
The
audition.
lion's the best.
Check out that lion.
It's an
Yeah.
audition, is what it is.
That's right.
They're all trying to audition to be
He's got
Cadbury.
the ears. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So who wins? Who wins the audition? I forget.
The fucking bunny, bro.
Yeah,
Bunny probably,
Bunny,
yeah.
he's the best.
All right, whatever.
beat 'em.
Anyway, here's a look at the tweet. The link, I guess, was shorted via tiny URL and leads to like a Russian URL where people are prompted to put in their personal info. So do not click that. You got to be careful, guys. All right. SlapGate. Let's talk about SlapGate real quick. Lot has changed since we first reported this. Here's the update. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, right, the Academy Awards folks, they said Wednesday that Will Smith was asked to leave the Oscars after he slapped Rock on stage, right? But Will refused to go. That's not necessarily true.
You say Kid Rock?
What?
Did
No, I
say
said
Kid Rock.
Chris Rock.
Oh.
That was my fantasy was Kid Rock. But it was actually Chris Rock. Who I don't wish being slapped. Anyway, yeah, apparently that's potentially not true because the producer of the Oscars, right, who's not necessarily associated with the Academy, Will Packer, he said that he told Will Smith that he could stay at the Oscars after slapping Chris Rock, and Will Packer will be on Good Morning America this morning to discuss that. Apparently, people are saying it's bullshit that the Academy asked him to leave.
They knew he was going to win. What would they have done?
Well, two Academy executives got into reportedly a screaming match with Will Smith's people backstage because I guess they did want him gone. I
believe that.
Yeah, I don't know if they actually asked him to leave.
So this is a he said, she said, and Will
Exactly.
Smith is like, they didn't ask me personally. So.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't commented on it, but Chris Rock did comment on it. His show at the Beacon Theater in Boston. I think it was at the Beacon. It was in Boston for sure. He said, "quote I'm still kind of processing what happened. It'll be, He said, I'm going to discuss it in great depth later. It'll be serious. It'll be funny, but I'd love to. I'm going to tell some jokes about it. So he's going to essentially have fuel.
Buy
to the
tickets
fire
for my
a
tour,
while.
please.
Right,
Exactly.
but he's not going to include it in this tour because he already wrote this tour. He said, like, it'll be in my next stand-up, essentially.
Exactly.
Easy. Dude, if you go to this tour, you're going to get at least one comment about the slap per show.
Yeah, he's going to work it in eventually.
For sure.
Tickets are going for $1,000 right now.
Wow.
For his tour. Yeah, they've skyrocketed. Also, Pat, did you see the other angle of Jada?
I did see the other angle
from behind. That's kind of fucked up. Where she's just laughing at.
Well, I mean, she did, but you could kind of tell she loved it from
She
the
was
start.
supporting Will, yeah.
I guess it does show her getting like more excited. I guess
She's a
You see her in
prick
the
too,
back
yeah.
the whole time.
That's the reason he went up there because he laughed at first, and he looked over at her, and she was not happy. And he goes, "Oh, right, my bad." But I will say this: I watched King Richard literally yesterday for the first time, and I don't appreciate what Will Smith did, but if he's going to act that well, he can slap whoever he wants. Now,
Man,
in
that
my mind.
I said
and that
movie's all right.
movie was awesome.
You know who
I
should
love
have
that
gotten
movie.
the Oscar in that movie is John Bernthal. I watched that
Oh,
movie
yeah.
and I was
Bernthal's
like,
Rick-
Will Smith is good
Rick
in this
Massey?
movie. But
It was
not
very
an Academy
it was
Award
very underwhelming to me. So I was like,
I
this must
love
be a
that
down
movie.
year.
I liked it a lot.
Bernthal fucked in that film. Anyway, guys,
he
the
did.
Academy said that Mr. Smith will be given a chance to respond to the potential disciplinary action on April 18th. So we'll see what happens. Who knows?
Like he should have won for Pursuit of Happiness, not that movie, in my opinion.
Or Ali, right? Like,
Well, I thought
gained all-
Pursuit of
gained all the
Happiness was
weight.
his best acting, but wow.
Yeah, that is-
Ali
that's
was
a
really
good
good too. Yeah.
Yeah, slap in the face, right? That
that he didn't.
right, that he didn't. All right, moving on, guys. Caitlyn Jenner. Fox News has officially hired Caitlyn Jenner as an on-air contributor, and television manufacturers across the globe reportedly rejoiced at the news, with an unnamed spokesperson saying, quote, "It's not often a situation comes around where you can predict that a large portion of your consumer base is going to destroy their existing television in a fit of rage and confusion, forcing them to have to buy another television earlier than we expected." So that's pretty huge, right, for television manufacturers. There's definitely going to be a lot of boots thrown at TVs saying, "What is that?"
My dad's TV is gone. He's been wanting a new TV for a while though, so this works out.
Yeah, a lot of spit coffee, hot coffee, spit directly into the TV.
They'll just get Caitlyn on. The Sony execs tell him to bring Caitlyn on to talk about the "Don't Say Gay" bill.
Let's get Caitlyn on. Well, that's exactly probably what they're doing. Well, Caitlyn, who recently took on the role of political whore as she geared up for her doomed run for governor of California.
How many votes did she get total?
Oh, zero, none.
I mean,
No,
it
she
had
had
to
a
be
few.
close to zero.
Something like that. Anyway, if you guys remember, Caitlyn asked for the world's understanding as she transitioned her gender. Well, at the same time, within the same breath, in fact, selling out her new community publicly, saying on the Ellen Show in 2015 of gay marriage that she, quote, doesn't quite get it, but is, quote, okay with it. Yeah, Jenner's official title at Fox News is Contributing LGBTQIA Uncle Tom, and reportedly will allow Fox News to get even more mileage out of the ratings bonanza that topical transgender stories have proven to be for their network. And media experts are saying that Jenner's presence will be to Fox News for trans issues to what's being somewhat Puerto Rican is to Tekashi 6ix9ine for saying the N-word. So effectively one and the same. It gives them a pass.
They're going to get a lot of usage out of her because there's I saw something like 300 gay bills up for dockets in other states. Like this is the Florida thing is like the very beginning of this is going to happen in a lot of red states. Mm-hmm. Some are way more aggressive than the don't say gay. Like they're you get arrested if you have materials of homosexual nature, whether explicit or not, in Kansas.
Kansas,
that's
really?
Aggressive.
I thought I was going to guess Bama on that one, but
like
Kansas.
if they played like Beauty and the Beast, for example, that had a gay character in it, they could get arrested. The teacher. Like,
well, then they better play the animated because you can't prove
the new one.
What if they didn't know? They're like, oh shit.
Like, play that live action.
Mid movie, they're hitting stop. I'm gonna get arrested.
Candlestick. The candlestick is totally.
They can't play Aladdin. Jafar's so gay.
Jafar, yeah. They're just gonna be cutting to her all the time. The outlier of the community, Caitlyn Jenner, self-hating, real fun stuff. But again, great for television manufacturers.
So she's going on Fox to champion anti-trans bills.
This specifically is a move by Fox to have someone from their community that agrees with them, right?
I think it's a good move by Fox.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So she's basically just going to be like, oh, I'm for this. I'm for this. I'm for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. It's going to be a lot of that.
I think it'll be good for transgenders in general. It'll be good. It'll be good for the whole thing.
Yeah, totally. Caitlyn Jenner saying that she's doesn't get gay marriage was good for them.
Well, she'll force them to look at and interact with a transgender person, which is be good for the Fox News people.
Right. Yeah. The broken TVs. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So Wes, you're saying this is actually a sign of progress.
This is a sign of progress. I do believe that.
Maybe she's a mastermind. Maybe that was her plan the whole time.
Maybe she, working for big television.
I like that. I mean, Wes is being very optimistic about it, but yeah.
You are right, Wes. Once they
got to get used to her, but they might come around.
Anyway, all right. Let's go to the
like a nail in the foot,
You get used to a nail in the foot?
Yeah, eventually.
Really?
Give you tetanus, Wes.
Yeah, it's been there for a while now. The nail.
All right, let's get to the top story of the day.
The cream of the crop!
Ukraine update, y'all. Lots going on. Biden announced yesterday in a press conference that the U.S. will release 1 million barrels of oil per day from its reserves to help cut gas prices and inflation. Putin, at the same time, is demanding foreign buyers in Europe pay for Russian gas in rubles.
So where are reserves and how much?
I guess we have reserves. We have a ton. I'm not exactly sure.
I hope
the biggest depletion of them, I think, so far. I think it's existed for 50 years. Yeah,
we got to get those. It's like the maple syrup in Canada, though. They lost 50%.
You're supposed to
they lost 50% of their supply, so hopefully we replenish some of this oil, soon.
You're supposed to
get the reserves up. Right? Well, I guess that's what he's trying to do.
Send the reserves out, then let's replenish the reserves.
The shit or get off the pot statement he made too, because I guess, and I know there's some controversy.
Yeah, he's gonna make people drill more by taking the land away.
Well, no, I mean he was saying what he was saying, whether you believe it or not, was that there's a ton of oil leases that are being squatted on by oil companies that are not utilizing them, and he's incentivizing.
Sounds like California's buying up property in Texas.
He's incentivizing them to utilize them by fining them if they don't utilize them or they lose them. The use it or lose it situation.
And also looking into mining for electric batteries and a bunch of other stuff, right?
Right. So
the mining more focused on that than he is on actually fossil fuels.
Well, look, I mean, that we ran into. Okay, so here's what's going on with that, real quick. So Biden invoked the Defense Production Act, which remember we talked about is the thing where you can use government resources to help make shit for the country. We talked about that during COVID, as potentially making masks and shit. But he did that in an effort to develop, I guess, essentially us not being dependent on critical materials and metals needed for robots and electric vehicles and stuff like that. And the specific thing that he did gives government access to funding, which right now seems to be that the Secretary of Defense, Lloyd Austin, will be conducting feasibility studies, encouraging like waste reclamation at existing sites, modernizing or increasing production at domestic mines for lithium, nickel, cobalt, graphite, etc. That's according to the New York Times. Big thing is like cobalt, right, is what we need for lithium batteries. And the Congo has all that shit, and China owns all those mines. Big time. So that's what he's saying. I don't know if the shit or get off the pot thing is going to fix the fossil fuels. Who knows?
So more mining of that, but no pipelines
I mean, one step at a time.
in North America.
I don't know.
Okay. And deplete the reserves. All right.
Well,
I'm just trying to track the policy.
I think it ends in he's more drilling. Drilling's going to have to happen soon.
Someone's got to drill somewhere.
Gonna have to drill soon here.
Yeah. I will say,
drilling.
We should not have been focused on coal 3 years ago when China was buying up the last 2 American cobalt plants in Congo. But apparently, dude, in Congo, you with like a spade, you can find cobalt. Like guys are literally mining cobalt with like a shovel they bought at Home Depot and a trash bag. Yeah,
which is also why Musk is trying to make batteries out of manganese, because that way
That's right.
the supply chain would be less reliant. But Biden will never acknowledge that, since I guess Tesla's a non-American company.
He doesn't
right
say
now.
Tesla.
He does not say the T word.
No.
Putin, guys, he's demanding, as I was saying, foreign buyers buy Russian gas in their currency, rubles. He said that today, effectively, is the deadline, and that the buyers must, quote, open ruble accounts in Russian banks.
Otherwise, we'll invade you.
Exactly.
Rubles are covered too.
Yeah, but keep in mind, he's saying this needs to happen on April Fool's Day. Oh. So is he joking? Is he serious? There's only one way to find out. I'm looking at you, Germany, who called the announcement blackmail.
Right. I heard that Europe was just not going to do it and see what happens.
Yeah, pretty much all the capitals of Europe are like, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay, one other thing. This is pretty interesting. The Russians are rethinking the taking of the inhabitable human wasteland that is the site of the Chernobyl power plant disaster. Right, the Russians, I guess, seem to be spinning it as some sort of gesture of good faith that they're going to give Chernobyl back to the Ukrainians as part of their, quote, de-escalation talks.
Nice.
But really, there have been some unconfirmed reports that Russian soldiers who were digging trenches in the forest in the exclusion zone, that's literally what it's called, they have grown 2, if not sometimes 3 penises due to radiation exposure, and not in the places where they can make it count, if you know what I'm saying. So these are really inconvenient extra penises that they've grown, and they're saying, you take it. You can have Chernobyl back.
Plus, it's like haunted to high health. They're just getting haunted and radiated, and they're like, maybe you can have it back. Yeah.
Just pop in there. And
I mean, they have an active plant there now, right?
No.
They have a
There's a facility.
There is, and there is one in Ukraine. It's like it's third biggest in Europe, isn't it?
It's for tourists to come get haunted.
No. It's active
plant.
I mean, it may be right next door, but it was there because when they took it over, they were worried it was going to go into meltdown.
Google exclusion.
Remember, it was on fire, right? And then
they have like 15 plants in Ukraine. So I guess
Ukraine's got a shitload of nuclear plants.
They got one of the biggest ones in Europe, though.
Yeah.
Well, now they have it back, but the exclusion zone's pretty awesome to look at images of. But yeah, they're giving it back. You can have it. It was weird when they took it in the first place, if you ask me, but I don't know anything about Ukraine. Also, guys, earlier this week, Biden, who's been letting words fly as late, seemingly with little regard of the unspoken no World War III plan that the citizens of Earth all unanimously agreed upon in an unspoken, unacknowledged mind vote. Remember the mind vote that we had? No World War III? Yep.
It's like the Jeep wave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the plan, Biden. But Biden somehow kept his dentures in, but let out that the U.S. is training Ukrainian forces in Poland the other day.
Which is what Ducey asked him about. So, like, this whole thing where he dunked on Ducey and everybody celebrated that, I mean, now they're walking back because Biden wasn't supposed to say it.
Because, there's a lot of, it's the no World War III pact.
No. He said that they were training Ukrainian people, but they weren't going to go into Ukraine themselves. They were going to train them in like
right,
Poland,
but he wasn't supposed to say that. Now what's the Pentagon
wasn't supposed to say that. Yeah, the Pentagon then picked up the mop, taking over this week's presidential janitorial duties when John Kirby said, quote, did he say training? clogging? No, he couldn't have said that. If he meant anything, he meant liaising. It's really more of a general liaison with them. And these, it's just shipments that are handed over. Just good old-fashioned liaising. That's all. Just very chill liaising.
Just giving
You
advice.
can figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can figure this javelin missile out here.
Yeah.
Clarify.
Here's a box, buddy.
Here's a box. Hope you can figure it out.
Anyway, that's what's going on there, guys. Let's
Of course,
talk
they're
about
training them.
Yeah, of course they're training, but I know. But it's like, okay, just don't cross this line, bro. That's the thing. Just stay
was
right
just-
behind this line.
He was Joe Motional when he was over in Poland, guys. He was Joe Motional.
It's true. Let's talk about Bird Dogs real quick, who make some of the most badass shorts, pants, and joggers that exist on this planet, in my opinion. Okay, if you haven't messed with Bird Dogs, here's the deal. I have 2 pairs of Bird Dog shorts. They got me through all of last summer. They effectively served as my swimsuit, my casual wear, my formal short wear. They have an inner liner. It's a silky soft inner liner that makes underwear obsolete. Get it out of here. It also, if you're a bigger guy like me and have massive thighs that lead to a huge base, it makes you feel tucked in. It's kind of like, I don't know, Spanx for dudes, their inner liner in a really positive way.
Pat's nickname in college was Thighway.
They did call me that. Who told you that? But seriously, they're the most comfortable shorts I've ever worn. It's not even close. They took Lululemon's designer.
Bathing suits, fast drying, exactly what you need. for the
Exactly. Yeah,
summertime.
you just get out of the pool or the ocean,
Fast.
and you go sit down on a chair somewhere. You'll be dry before you know it, and people are going to say, "Oh, that's not a bathing suit, is it?" And you're going to say, "No, it's not." But I made it one, and it worked.
And they also have bathing suits, which are incredible, too.
That's very true. That's very true. Guys, Bird Dogs are the shit, and you need a pair this summer. If you're not wearing a pair of Bird Dogs, what the fuck are you doing? Everyone needs a pair of Bird Dogs. So let me ask you this. Did Bird Dogs do it again, or did they do it again?
They did it again.
I want you guys to do me a favor. Go to birddogs.com, enter promo code HARDNEWS when you order your pair of Bird Dog shorts for the summer. And Bird Dogs will throw in a Bird Dogs whistle ball, which is the Nerf Vortex Howler football. I think you remember from the Mike Vick commercial where he throws it like across the globe. He throws it to China.
Into a dog's head.
It's that same one. Yeah, kills that dog.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, the dog didn't perform in the way that he wanted it to. But yeah, guys, it's just, it's that Vortex Howler ball with the Bird Dogs logo on it. It's genius. That's birddogs.com. Promo code HARDNEWS.
Oh yes, and they've added so many colors. I mean, I'm looking right now.
Guys,
I'm filling my card up.
Florida. I know that everyone that's coming to Florida is going to be bringing bird dogs, and it's just going to be Bird Dogs in Florida. What a time!
So jump on in.
Hard news is the code. All right, you guys all know that along with being big into bird dogs, we're big into tobacco. This is a big tobacco pod, always has been. Virginia boys started picking up tobacco pretty early, you know what I mean? But anyone that's big in tobacco knows there aren't, too many options for chewing tobacco. It's been the same like two companies forever, basically. And well, now there's a new chewing tobacco alternative that you absolutely need to try if you're 21 or over and you dip or chew. Pouches are long cut. I am, of course, talking about awesome sponsor of ours, Black Buffalo. Black Buffalo is everything you love about dipping, including pharmaceutical-grade nicotine, just without the actual tobacco leaf or snip. It's a dip literally made from edible green leaves and food-grade ingredients with the same flavors, texture, aroma, pack, and nicotine as traditional tobacco products. No compromise required there. They produce a variety of flavors, like Pat's favorite peach, Wes's favorite wintergreen. Is that yours too, Will?
I love the wintergreen pouches.
Yeah. And my favorite blood orange. They also have mint, and it's just, they got some options. They sell their products at blackbuffalo.com. It's available in both long cut and pouches. Plus, if you're looking to ditch nicotine altogether and tobacco altogether, you can tap into their free nicotine-free options called Zero. It's completely made in the USA too. Come on. They're not fucking around overseas. It's the best, but don't just take my word for it for Black Buffalo's quality. How about they were 2021's Best New Product winner at the CSP Awards and C-Store Decision's Hot New Products Award winner for 2021. I believe that was the most recent vote for those two, because they won. They're the reigning champs. I love throwing in a blood orange pouch and writing my stories for this show every day. It's nice and relaxing. It's a very nice treat. I even love Black Buffalo's branding. Very, very sexy. These guys are amazing. It's 2022. Are you still dipping traditional tobacco or those white portion things? If so, and you're 21 or over, it's time to get with Black Buffalo. It's everything you love about dipping, just without the actual tobacco leaf or stem. Head to the blackbuffalo.com and use promo code HARDFACTOR at checkout for 25% off your first order. That's the best offer you'll find, but you have to use that code, HARDFACTOR, one word, for 25% off your first order. One last time. That's promo code HARDFACTOR for 25% off your order. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine's addictive. Chemical. All right. All right. I've got a little segment today I'm going to call Wait, That Doesn't Go in There.
Oh.
Yeah, and we're going to take a look at these two cases of things that do not go there, that went there with disastrous results. First up, a 35-year-old man in New York found out that cocaine does not go in your penis. Wait, that doesn't go in there.
No, it doesn't.
How did he attempt to ingest cocaine into the penis?
I'm glad you asked, Will, and luckily for us, the
By
gossipy
yelling
doctors...
at it to snort it.
Right.
Come on! Just flexing his bone.
Did he
at
try
it.
to snort it with the
No,
tip?
he injected it. Luckily, the gossipy doctors from the Bronx Care Hospital Center were able to provide all the details in this one. Basically, what happened was a mid-30s drug addict in New York shot cocaine into the dorsal vein of his penis. That's that main vein that runs the entire length of your shaft. That's the vein. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He did this multiple times because he told doctors, due to several years of intravenous drug usage, that was pretty much the only vein he had left to shoot up in. So instead of quitting drugs for good or just dying, he chose to shoot up the dorsal vein of the penis.
I mean, yeah.
I'm so squeamish with needles.
Yeah.
Like this,
In the penis? Yeah.
Requiem for a Dream. Is that the movie where they're all shooting the needles all the time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, funny you should mention that. Here's the problem. It became infected badly. Picture Jared Leto's arm in Requiem for a Dream, but penis. It's like this.
Oh.
This, but penis. Come on. Take a look at that. The infection was so bad when he got to the hospital that he was in excruciating, crippling pain, couldn't move. And it had spread from the penis to the scrotum and down to the right side of his leg. So just his whole area.
Started affecting his base?
Mess.
Yes, his base was very affected. Medics discovered swelling, ulcers, a foul-smelling serious discharge, and necrosis of the penis.
Oh yeah, that thing's gone, huh?
It's like I said, it's like the arm in Requiem for a Dream. But
Really
the
did
penis.
it. Really did it now.
He did it
Penis.
this time. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you would take just really good care to make sure you had a clean needle when you got down to the penis. When you're on your last appendage.
I don't think he cares, Scott. I don't think he cares.
That's the last thing he's worried about.
He was like, it's going. I'm going to get high as fuck.
Just want it in.
Liquid cocaine hits the bloodstream quicker. Doctors got him on a buffet of IVs and antibiotics. And his condition, quote, improved slowly because it literally couldn't worsen. Death would have been an improvement.
Yeah.
Yeah. From the rotted penis, the openly rotted penis.
I think it's improving a little. The man apparently refused surgery to cut away at the dying tissue or the necrosis part of the penis. They were like, we're going to have to chop some of this penis off. And he was like, absolutely not. He said, I'll just live with this rotted dick.
He shows him his neck.
Just shoot me.
Can you do it right here instead?
Yeah. He also refused rehab and did not show up to his follow-up. So we aren't real sure how this guy's doing.
Oh no!
But it's probably not good. He just
Guys is out on the street
Yeah.
with that dick.
imagine like a detective or a criminal from a movie where he like pulls the IV out and he just storms out of the hospital with a rotted dick.
Yeah, he's recovering, not recovering at home. You know what I mean?
Oh, he's a homeless guy, right? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. So he's lurking the streets of New York
In
just
pain.
with a fucking
And if he-
oh
And
no.
he's going to want to score again, so where do you think he's going to put it? He doesn't have many veins left. I guess he could try to find one, but he might kill himself.
find one.
Yeah, he'll find one. Hopefully not the penis.
And the
Go for the
dorsal.
toes. Go for the toes. or
That's like if that's the most street urchin tale I've ever heard
something. Yeah. The Bronx hospital workers couldn't wait to tell the world about this.
And this guy just went back out to the streets. He's like, all right, back out to the place where I fucking shot my dick off.
Do you want to go to rehab? Nope.
Oh, oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's in trouble. That guy's in trouble. But that's look, that doesn't go in there. The penis.
It doesn't.
Next up on weight that doesn't go in there is sanitizer in milk cartons that are served at an elementary school in New Jersey. Let's listen to the local news story on this.
Of young children at Roletta Twine Cream Elementary School in Camden, which educates kids from pre-K through first grade, had plenty of questions at the end of the day after students' milk supplied to the school was contaminated. In a statement, the district says the substance found in the cartons is a non-toxic consumable sanitizer that runs through the vendor machines prior to milk. Unfortunately, many cartons were filled with sanitizer, sealed, and then shipped out with the milk. What did you find out when you got your kids?
All the pre-K kids drink it.
Who did you hear that from?
His teacher.
Initially, Danae Moorman tells me she received a robocall from the school making her aware the milk had been contaminated, but she claims it did not specify that kids drank it.
It just said it was in there and it was nothing to worry about, basically, at first. Like, that's what the call said. But it is something to worry about because they consumed it. Mistakes happen, but when it's with people's kids, it's just like, horrible.
Children at the district's Early Childhood Development Center also received the contaminated milk. 25 went to an area hospital. 10 from Roletta Cream went to Cooper Medical Center. Personnel from Cooper also came to the school to monitor.
But I pray them babies be okay, whoever had too much of it or whatever.
Jeez.
There you go. Yeah, so it was all sanitizer, no milk. Basically, the machine was supposed it just filled up the milk cartons with sanitizer somehow, and they shipped it off like just 100% sanitizer in these milk cartons. And
so they drank soap water, basically.
Yeah, and all the pre-K kids drank it allegedly. Dozens of kids were sent to the hospital as like a precaution. It seems like everyone's going to be okay though, luckily. But did you catch the woman at the end who said, "I pray they are okay, especially the ones who had too much of it"? Right. Can you imagine kindergarten Wes getting his hands on these milk cartons?
There was kids who wanted more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You
Wes,
gonna finish yours?
Double milk Wes.
I would have sniffed it and not touched it. I would have known it wasn't milk.
Yeah, maybe that's true. You could have stopped this whole process.
Yeah, I could have slapped it out of people's hands.
In kindergarten, though,
there's a kid who usually hates milk, and he's like, "I love this milk," and he drinks like 10 of them.
He's gonna have to change schools when they find out what happened. That's sanitizer, Steve. I don't know.
They're lucky it wasn't because they could have all gotten hammered if it was alcohol sanitizer.
It could have been way worse than it could have been way worse. But they need
That's still pretty terrifying.
It's bad. They're doing an investigation, and no milk will be served at Camden City schools until they finish the investigation into how this happened at the milk plant, and they make sure all the contaminated milk cartons are destroyed. So. And now I'd say it's confession time, because while this was a segment called "Wait, That Doesn't Go in There," it's also which one's worse.
Clearly the first.
You backed into everyone's favorite segment.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Well, so you got to weigh into account that the kids are, they're
1,000 times.
They're innocent.
First.
The kids are innocent. But
I love the surprise. Which one's worse? But yes, the first.
The penis. All right. The guy's rotted penis. All right.
And the necrosis of the penis.
2 for the penis, Pat. Do you have penis for Pat? All right, 4 for penis. All right.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Unanimous consent.
That was penis, Pat.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. The guy is such a mess. Anyway, the penis guy.
Oh yeah, but that's so horrible.
It's the details of the penis one.
These kids probably got maybe a couple of them puked a couple times.
I mean, the idea of a kid just opening a fresh pack of milk and just drinking sanitizer.
Yeah.
It's bad.
I don't know. Both are terrible. Great segment though.
There you go.
I love it. Which one's worse? Always a winner. All right, guys.
It's time for the TikTok International Moment.
Thank you, Darcel. It is time for the TikTok International Moment. Today's moment is going to take us starting out in one of my favorite cities in Europe, where they eat French fries with mayo a lot of times. So, a little clue there. Then a quick stop in Hong Kong before popping back over the English channel. We lost Mark on video for a second here. We'll see if we get him back here. Before popping back over the English channel after Hong Kong to England, where they eat chips with chippy sauce. You guys know that? They don't even call them French
Chippy
fries. They call them
sauce.
chips.
Yeah, I knew they call them chips, but
And then on the table, there will often be vinegar, ketchup, or chippy sauce.
Never heard of it.
I've never heard of chippy sauce.
Chips with chippy sauce. So pretty good. But I mean, what we're going to England for is not good. It's a chilling and sexual murder case. So, Mark, how you doing? You good?
Yes.
Nice.
Ready to get chilled.
Nice. Excellent. Just cycle in the feeds there. I love
Yeah.
it. Nice. All right. We're fresh. Okay. First up, if you hadn't guessed yet, we're going to the Netherlands first. So where'd you guys think it was, the mayo fries?
Belgium.
Netherlands?
Yeah, Belgium.
They do it in Belgium too. Okay. But we're in the Netherlands this time, where microplastics have been found in human blood. Huh?
What?
Did you guys see that headline?
What does it mean?
Yeah, you heard it right. A new study out of Amsterdam, usually more fun there, has found microplastics. These are them. Here you go, fellas. You can take a look in the blood of 17 out of 22 healthy adult participants. So microplastics are about the thickness of a single strand of hair. Usually they can be smaller or up to 5 millimeters in thickness, and are often manufactured to be used that small. Makeup, toothpaste, carpet, synthetic fibers, paint dust, tire dust, fishing, microbeads, blah, blah, blah. Or they could be littered plastics, just like a plastic bag, whatnot, a bottle, blah, 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 that's been broken down over time by nature and then just recycled it back into the air and the water, which we already knew it was all over that. But now it's in human blood, too, all the way into our bloods.
Don't we get it from eating fish that have all this shit in them? Isn't that?
Yes, Wes, you get it from now because it's all in all the animals too.
Yeah.
You can get it from chewing on pens. You can get it
drinking
from fake
bottled
nails.
drinking bottled water, bro. Even tap water.
Mark.
Yeah.
Yes, Mark. Bottled water. The most common is eating from plastic and drinking from bottled water, which I'm gonna do right now.
I drink like fucking 6 bottled waters a day. This is terrible.
Delicious. I love my bottled water. Basically, anything that puts plastic close to your body gets plastic into your bloodstream. So basically, since plastic takes 20 to 500 years to naturally decompose, there is literally no way to avoid getting plastic in your body unless humans stop using it for manufacturing everything for centuries to come, which is not going to happen. But you could try to avoid products that contain plastic, like plastic water bottles and food packaging, which were the most common sources for these 17 in the study that were found within their blood, or try to heat less food on plastic in the microwave. But I mean, while many experts are concerned about the microplastic being all the way inside our blood, I'd look at it more as like a first step towards going full cyborg.
Yeah.
So I'm on the record as a pro cyborg guy. Nothing to worry about at all for me, literally. But suit yourself if the microplastic stuff does concern you. Supposedly it's bad for your gut, many other things. I feel like it's unavoidable. But, if this is a problem for you, okay.
I've got gut issues.
Yeah. I mean, good luck getting away from the plastics.
Yeah.
Right?
It's not going to get better.
What are you going to do?
No, I'm going to live with it.
What are you guys going to do?
Strap in and get rid of the plastics.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't get in my urethra, clog my urethra.
It won't clog it, Wes. It just could. Your urethra could have some plastics floating around in there, but we haven't seen a clogging yet.
We're not talking about necrosis, are we?
No.
Okay, good.
No, we haven't seen that with plastics.
Clogging.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
clogging's
I'm glad.
bad.
I'm glad you guys are
little kidney stones. We're okay with it. Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're as equally unconcerned as I am, because a lot of people were very concerned this week with the microplastic.
They said that other than the bottled water, but again, they said you get 90,000 pieces of it if you drink in a year if you drink bottled water, but if you drink tap water, you get 40,000 pieces. So you can't avoid it. They said don't microwave your food in plastic containers, basically, put them in a different form.
Yeah. all the things I'm gonna actually, since I'm getting ready to be a cyborg, I'm just gonna use more plastic now. And if you don't believe me, that we're going full cyborg very soon, sooner than you think, just take a look at this video, fellas. I'm gonna put it on here. It's from Professor Li Zhang.
What is that?
At the Chinese University of Hong Kong. This is a robot made of magnetic slime. Okay.
It's a robot?
Yeah. Okay, this one was sent in to us by Jesus Loves Knockouts. Magnetic slime robot.
Man.
They're controlling it with magnets, and they plan to eventually use this inside human bodies. It can heal itself.
Oh my God.
It can move on its own. It's like a T-1000.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a literal slime robot.
It looks like it could unclog a penis pretty well.
Yeah, you could get rid of the microplastics.
Yeah.
That
I'm all
slime
for it.
robot will take care of them willy nilly. So
look, he just got some metal out. That's exactly what he's doing. He's clearing out the brain there.
Exactly. He's demonstrating. He could then envelop himself around the microplastics, save your penis completely.
What if he turns on you though?
Cool.
That's a big problem, Mark. What if that slime robot has AI in its head? Then he could just, take your body over and become you.
Yeah.
So you don't really know where we're going with slime robots, microplastics, AIs, and all these things. But microplastics, I would say, is the least of your worries of all of that. So
it's like it's like in Spider-Man, the Venom. That's like when Venom starts taking over his body. That's exactly what it looks like.
It does look like the symbiote.
I kind of want a suit of it, or to fill my body with it entirely, so I'd be ultra powerful. You know what I'm saying? So either you build a suit of slime robots, or you fill yourself with slime robots to make yourself as powerful as possible.
Couldn't just make everyone skinny? Probably couldn't it just swallow a couple slime robots and just cleans out all the fatty shit you just ate?
Take care of everything.
Yeah,
it takes it out.
I think big Lipo is gonna have some words with the slime robot. Right? Yeah,
perfect for colon cleanses.
Yeah,
it's big news. It's big news. So yeah,
perfect.
Science is really, turning a new leaf this century, where we're all going to be filled with plastics, but some of them are going to help us a lot, like the slime robot. So yeah.
As a guy that's not that flexible, I'm kind of looking forward to it.
I agree. I'm all about this. The exoskeleton, being a cyborg, everything is a positive to me. Anyways,
it's got to you got to customize it. Could it clip my toenails? Can I get a slime robot that can do stuff like that?
Well, you'd assume if we're slime robot and robot butlers have got to be
it can eat the dead skin off your feet like the fish thing.
A slime robot would be a very effective robot butler too.
Yeah, my
go
cats would hate
upstairs.
It. Awesome. My cats would be playing with that thing all the time. Yeah.
Stop
messing with the slime robot. Yeah.
But it heals itself.
No, but we'd say it a lot. We'd say it a whole lot.
They'd it would be awesome to watch it heal itself after they bit it in half.
Yeah.
And they would just be so confused.
They'd be so confused, yeah.
Well, anyways, look into it. Slime robots, they're here. Okay, last stop on the TikTok International Moment today. England. Sunny England. Well, I want you guys to meet Abigail White. Here she is. Ooh, some plump lips, huh? Nice bleach blonde hair. A.K.A. Mitzi Lewis. Okay, there's her Mitzi Lewis photo. She's 23 years old, and she allegedly murdered her partner, Bradley Lewis. This fellow right here, with a picture of her. He's 22, 1 year younger than her. She allegedly murdered him at their home in Kingswood, Bristol, last week. And Abigail / Mitzi is an OnlyFans performer who goes by the name Fake Barbie. Check her out.
Okay.
See.
Ugh.
Her hair's fake because you can tell by the eyebrows. Way darker.
Yeah, so her name's Abigail White, but she also goes by pseudonym Mitzi Lewis, who is Fake Barbie on OnlyFans.
She's scary looking.
Yeah, and Wes, I'm pretty sure times got rough because here's her last tweet from her official Twitter account in November 2020, and it's just a
nude.
Well, it's an unflattering nude. And it was just a link to the OnlyFans.
The most flattering photo you've shown of her.
Really?
The first one's the most flattering. That one maybe the second most flattering.
The headshots were way. But despite what my assumption was that tweet showed business may have been down, No. Despite the appearances, even with multiple kids, she's been extremely active on the OnlyFans page, posting thousands of times, all the way up until 2 days before she allegedly stabbed Brad in the chest home before he died at the hospital 6 hours later.
That's going to get the job done 9 times out of 10. Like a kitchen knife to the chest.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's going to do it.
So then her account went dark on OnlyFans after the murder, and she eventually showed up in court this week to start the trial process, which continues on to the full trial on April 25th, and police are still seeking any information on the case while she's remanded and awaiting trial. So
that's so fast. In the U.S., that would be like 4 years later.
I guess in the UK they don't like their murderers to hang around, which is probably a good idea. You know,
we do.
Speed it up.
We let them bond out by a tiger.
We really do. Yeah, exactly.
So did she say why? Was he like trying to steal her money, or she just got
no? There's been no statement.
What did he do or not do? You know?
Yeah. His family.
She talks shit about him in the OnlyFans post.
I mean, the family. It's weird. So her stage name is his last name, Mitzi Lewis. So you got to wonder what's the relationship between him and her with her job, right? And then what happened? Like his family's saying that this is just all predatory, obviously, and that she's like just a monster.
Insane. She's insane. Yeah.
And I mean, I would say look at the makeup too, and you would say, I mean, not to be. Judge a book by its cover, but look at the makeup on that picture.
You saying because, well, I mean, you know, that have you ever
seen the makeup there?
Have you ever seen a makeup tutorial? Have you ever seen a tutorial? It looks like she's mid tutorial.
Yeah, it looks like she didn't finish the job, but she's posing for a picture, so she thinks the job is done. Yeah, it's not done.
Yeah,
it's a done job.
It's not done. That's a done job in Mitzi Lewis's mind. Yeah, in fake Barbie.
So is it still up? Is her page still up?
Oh yeah, but I don't have an OnlyFans account, so I didn't. It's only $5 a month.
You want to go check it out, Pat?
Yeah, me neither.
It's only $5 a month.
What'd you say the name was?
Fake Barbie.
Fake Barbie.
Lewis.
Oh, let's see.
Mitzee Lewis. If you wanted to look her up, definitely her content is still available there, and you could fund her legal defense. But technically, I think probably with
Mina Naughty Girl. They really got to get a better search system here. It's just the absolute worst.
Fake Barbie. Pat, just search Mitzi Lewis Twitter.
MIT. Oh, that's where her OnlyFans is. Okay.
I think it's bad on purpose.
And then you can go.
It's so bad. I mean,
you'll find it. It's $5 a month, Pat. You'll get to it. Thank you, Charles, for sending that one in. While Pat's signing up for Fake Barbie.
I'm not signing up.
Well, just for research purposes,
right.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Allegedly, not
it's
signing
like
up.
the same reason I had an Ashley Madison account. You know.
Yeah, just research. And while that's going on, let's talk about one of our great sponsors today. It's hard to believe, but spring is here. A soft grass returning under our feet again. But what if your yard, like mine, needs a lot of help? It's patchy, it's sandy, dusty. It's not going to, I mean, what kind of a barbecue goes on that surface? None. Not a good one, at least. But Sunday is here to help me and you get your lawn growing now and help you keep it healthy all season long. Sunday can help you grow a beautiful lawn without the guesswork or the nasty chemicals found in some of their competitors. Their custom lawn plans include fertilizer and everything you need to easily care for your lawn all year long. And with ingredients like seaweed, iron, and molasses, you can feel good with kids and pets running around. Totally safe. Totally safe. Going to get that grass strong, growing. And all you have to do is visit getsunday.com, put in your address, and their lawn analysis tool does the rest. They then use soil and climate data to create a personal nutrient plan delivered to your door when you need it. It's very fast and efficient packaging and shipping. From seeds to weed control, they have it all. Just attach the ready-to-use pouch to a garden hose and spray. That's pretty much the treatment. It takes less than 15 minutes, and the reviews are incredible. And Sunday is offering our listeners 20% off. Full season plans start at just $129, and you get 20% off on top of that at checkout when you visit getsunday.com/factor20. That's 20% off your custom plan at getsunday.com/factor20. It's a really good tool for anybody who needs help with their lawn like me.
Oh, yeah.
All right. One more sponsor before we get to voicemails and reviews. Noom Mood. Guys, we all know how important mental health is, especially with the pandemic. It's affecting people even more than it ever has. And it's becoming more of a public, thing. People are talking about it. People are learning about it, which is great. Yeah. And learning to manage your daily stress and anxiety is something that you should really try to do. And many of us don't know where to begin. It's daunting. It's it's tough to seek out help, and that's where New Mood comes in. With the team of dedicated coaches, you'll have the support system helping you on your journey to better mental health. It helps me feel less stressed. I sleep better, happier. All the stuff that goes with a sound mind. Noom Mood can help you. It helps me with my sobriety. All that stuff is connected, and Noom Mood really goes a long way. It's backed by science, lessons based on psychological principles that teach you about your relationship with stress and anxiety. And it's accessible, only 10 minutes a day. You can do it wherever, whenever, right in the easy to use app. So it's anytime you're feeling a little stressed, pull your car over, you pop on the app, and you learn how to deal with it, and it really helps. So, everybody's different. One size does not fit all, and you can use the program at your own pace. You can choose the tools that you want to choose, based on what you're feeling, and that's what's really great about it. And then you get the support of a coach all along the way. They'll help you feel better understand your personal relationship with stress and anxiety or anxious thoughts, so you can take control, build resilience, and develop coping mechanisms that actually work. So worry less and feel happier. Sign up for your trial at noom.com/factor. That's noom.com/factor. And if you're feeling bad, need a little help, take the step. You will be glad you did with Noom Mood. All right.
When was the murder, Will?
March 25th.
Yeah, she hasn't posted since, I want to say,
March 23rd should be
February 1st was her last post.
They said March 23rd was her last.
She might have deleted some stuff, but sometimes they have more than one account.
Maybe she was a little unhinged at the end. So yeah,
pregnant content.
Oh yeah, she has multiple kids. Yeah, I think they have multiple kids again. You couldn't tell but they both have a lot of kids.
Pat, we got to finish this. We got to finish this.
Sorry, she said I offer everything, all requests taken. Whoa. Okay,
oh yeah, I mean, the requests are on. You should also look at her Amazon wish list. It's pretty sad because there's like only a couple dildos on there. I mean, it's just like,
it's not sad. She knows what she
wants. There's only a couple.
She wasn't shooting high, I mean, like it wasn't.
No,
it wasn't aiming high. It was only $5 a month to subscribe. So
yeah, she's.
I paid it.
All right, guys, let's get
raise prices.
Let's get the voicemails and reviews. Just one review this week, and it is from Who's Barry Badranath. It says H-A-G-F-D.
Who's Barry Badranath? Who's Barry Badranath? Who's Barry Badranath?
I have no idea.
We should get him on the team then.
I have no idea.
I guess we should get him on the team. Yeah.
That's that guy. I have no idea what you're talking about. Love the show. Great conversation, and lets me know what's actually going on in the world instead of listening to the same topics getting beat to death on the news every night. I love Will's commitment to his side of an argument, no matter where a conversation topic goes or what details get revealed opposing him. Top 4 list of hosts: 1, Pat; A, Mark; first, Will; 4, Wes. Because it can't be a real ranking if Wes is last. H-A-G-F-D. Okay.
Very clever with the rankings there. Very Badranath.
Nice.
He's Barry Badranath.
We
should get him on the team.
We should get him on the team then. He's the best. he's the best at beer pong.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's from Beer League or
Beer Fest.
Beer Fest.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, he lost his ability to pong in playing like
ping pong and yin yang or whatever.
Where he got a paddle shoved up his ass. Yeah,
but not paddle side first, not handle side first. He's been shitting pancakes ever since.
All right, let's get to voicemails. First up, someone that is becoming a fan favorite.
Boys, Amish Brock back again with your Amish fact of the week. I'm going to jump right into it. The Amish would not have liked 7th grade Wes very much. That's right. They hate the gays.
Oh, no.
The Amish, if you ever do talk to them, which I wouldn't recommend because they suck, they would tell you that they don't have any gays in their community. And that is because if one is found out, they will do aggressive counseling, which I can only assume means beating them because I don't know what aggressive counseling is.
Conversion therapy.
And most likely kick them out of the community. Now, I don't know why you can't just learn a little tolerance and just expand your ways a little bit. There's no reason to be this close-minded in 2022. But I guess that's the way of life for these mouth breathers. So have a great day, and get ready for next week's fact, I guess. See you, boys.
Interesting. So the Amish not fans of the gays.
Yeah. It's like a
Like a
Ron.
rant. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Pat.
Yeah, no air conditioning, no air conditioning. No gays, no gays. No internet, no internet.
Yeah, people are
Except
asking.
on the
Beards, beards.
People
You
are
can
asking
internet
for
on the buggy,
supercuts. Someone was asking for a supercut of all Amish Brock's voicemails strung together.
Oh yeah. No, he's got some fans out there for sure.
Women are second-class citizens. Women are second-class citizens.
Yeah, Amish and like the Taliban and Iran pretty similar.
Yep. All right, next voicemail.
Well, hello, colonizers. This is Jeremiah. So, you might think of me as Jeremiah the Bullfrog, but I'm not. No, I'm just your typical average Amish person. Now, this Brock man, someone has brought to my attention. They brought me a YouTube transcript that they printed out and brought to my house. And I read through them, and this Irish Brock guy sounds like a guy I remember from back in my younger days before I decided to come back to the Amish side. So what happened was a couple of my friends, we had gone, and we took our buggy out to this party, and we all ran a train on this girl. And
Classic.
turns out I was Brock's mother, and he's just had a problem with those Amish ever since. And this gorilla dick motherfucker's really having an issue with our community, and you know, if they could just stop, that would be wonderful.
So that's the origin of Amish Brock, is that Amish people ran a train on his mom. So he hates the Amish because Jeremiah and his bullfrog.
Well, it's clearly
friends-
Colin in California.
Yeah, how can he just not get it right with the quality of his phone call? I just don't. I don't fucking understand it, man. Where are you calling from?
Yeah, I don't know. At least he wasn't in his car this time.
That was quality wise. That was pretty good for Colin. Not a lot. of track,
on the audio quality. Yeah.
All right, next one.
So is Colin about to start new beef? Because this wouldn't be his first voicemail.
I
beef.
think he wants a piece of Amish.
I think he's trying to start a new voicemail beef.
We've been asking for someone to represent the Amish, so I guess maybe Colin.
Let's not start that. Next voicemail.
Hey, what's up? This is Jason. I gotta say, the guy who calls in and gives the Amish facts makes me laugh every time. Do not stop. Do not stop. Second of all, unfortunately, we're in the middle of remodeling our house, and I'm not as far as I would have liked to been. So, does the show have a cash app so I can send you guys money for drinks in Florida? And, for Wes to get a meal? If so, let me know. If not, set one up.
Ooh,
that's actually not a bad idea. Like
Hive Island fun.
like how bachelor, like a bachelorette party, like request a shot for the soon to be bride.
Yeah, like fake Barbie's Amazon wish
Yeah.
list. Yeah.
Well, I need that $5 back. I do want to say something, and if you'd follow, I think I've said this on the show before, but here's the deal: everyone that ever gets their house remodeled, every single person, this is without fail, they're going to tell you something. That the estimate of time is way over and the estimate of cost is way over. Now, let me propose this to you. The cost of someone to be your cousin is $100 a day. I've surveyed a bunch of people. So, hey, my cousin is going to hang out. He doesn't have a job, right? He's just going to be around while you're at my home renovating while I'm at work or my spouse is at work, right? $100 a day. Let's say your renovation supposed to be 60 days. What is that? It's $6,000. Yeah. It's going to save you every time, guaranteed. The major overages that are well over $6,000, right? Because when your cousin is there checking in, there's going to be a lot less slacking off. I'm just saying it's a great business idea. You wouldn't be behind in your renovation had you hired a cousin.
You think your $100 a day cousin is going to keep track of stuff?
100%. Why do you think it's gets
How
slow?
long have you had this business plan?
Also, was this guy just like
order a cousin?
From the sounds of it, he could be doing the work himself.
He could be, and if that's the case, then there's no helping you. That's okay. You move at your own pace when it's your own renovation.
You still need a cousin to move you along there.
I guarantee you. I mean, I don't have the data
$6
yet.
grand on the cousin.
Hey, I'm the cousin you ordered.
What do you think they're doing when you go
I'm
to
going to
work?
stand next to you.
I'm gonna smoke cigs inside. if
Not
that's
working
okay.
at speed. That's
Take
what
a
I'm
nap.
doing.
My dumb cousin's paying me $100 a day to be here.
Yeah, no, the cousin thing is just like a business spiel. It's just gonna be some jackass that's sitting at your house that's like a hired maid that's just gonna be there all day.
You
like,
guys are out.
clogging up your toilet.
Wes out, Will out, Mark out. I rent a cousin.
Yeah, rent a cousin sucks, dude.
You're fucking out.
Yeah.
You're out.
Yeah, I'm out.
The cousin's like the toilet fixer that came over and clogged Mark's toilet.
Does anyone? Yeah, exactly. Does anyone know where the plunger is?
You're out.
That guy came straight in and took a 30-minute shit.
It's not about that. It's about oversight on the job site. It's about accountability.
We do need to start a fund though, so people can buy like.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah. We'll set one up. Next one.
Boys, Tony from PA here. Just wanted to know if you could domesticate any wild animal, what animal would it be and why? I would domesticate a polar bear because they're fucking awesome. They're big, white, fluffy. Yeah, they could destroy you with just one swipe of their massive paws. But if you could, train it to be just a big, cuddly bear, I think I would definitely like that. So yeah, interested to see what you guys say. And anyways, have a great fucking weekend.
Great pick. Polar bear's great pick.
That's great. Well, I'm definitely going with a great ape of some sort. So whether it's a gorilla or an orangutan, I'm not sure, but probably one of those two because they're huge. So you could hang out, probably basically talk to it, and you could ask it to go to the fridge, go wherever, go to the mail. Like, I mean, if you could domesticate one of the great apes, like they would be a real asset for you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys,
You didn't pick whale?
I think we need to plan a trip to Reno. I feel like Will's maybe a little lonely. I feel
What
like
do you
Will
mean?
needs some bro time. He's going ape.
No. Ape. Look, ape. Imagine a gorilla that could help
Ape
you
would be
out
ape would
around
be
the
a
house.
good-
We'll see you this weekend, Will.
I mean, I don't need. I'm
I
saying, like,
know, I'm teasing
You got 3 apes.
this is just a pick that I'm using all of my brain power for, Pat.
The
That's
pro
all
of the
this-
ape. The pro of the ape is it'll
they
shit
have
in the toilet.
They have the thumbs, right? And they can hang out. Yeah, ape's
It'll
not
shit in
bad.
the toilet.
I like ape. I would go tiger. Simply.
See,
Just tiger.
Yeah.
Giant tiger.
anything huge and powerful is
Yeah.
going to be cooler than like something very small, unless you're trying to steal stuff. And then
macaque.
Yeah, then you might want to go macaque.
I mean, isn't a macaque effectively?
It already is.
domesticated?
Yeah, it is.
It already is domesticated.
Yeah, it's certainly it's
So,
too
right. So
domesticated.
gorilla. I'm sticking with gorilla.
Right.
I think
You're-
you'd be the biggest.
You could have so many fucking broken doorknobs in your house. Every doorknob in your house could be
Yeah.
broken.
Every couch.
Yeah, but imagine the good times with the gorilla. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
When
The
you're partying
barbecues.
together.
Yeah, you just start arguing with them.
So many doorknobs will be broken.
Oh man, I was gonna go tiger, but on second thought, I'm gonna go leopard, which I think is the most beautiful of all big cats. And I'm going cat specifically because you figure if it's domesticated, you could do the outdoor-indoor cat thing, like happens with house cats now, so you don't have to deal with the shit. The shit, I'm telling you guys, is a huge issue.
Big cats and big cats that shit outdoors would be awesome.
A
The
delight.
gorilla's gonna break so many toilet seats.
You and me both, brother.
Will,
Just like my daddy.
Will in the bathroom.
I'm going red panda. 'Cause
Oh.
they're very cool looking, and I really don't want to deal with giant shits.
Did you watch that film?
What film?
The new film that came out, Seeing Red, about the red panda.
Oh no, I didn't know.
It's
I
like
just
a-
saw
it's
I saw
like a
one at a
Pixar.
zoo
It's
not
good.
too long ago. It was
Pretty
awesome. Okay, next one.
Good morning. Hello, boys. At JReed32 from the Discord, just giving a call. Sorry it's been so long. Been extremely busy dealing with work and all the daily stressors, but just wanted to say I've been listening to you guys every single day still. You guys make the day bright when it's oh so bad dealing with work and all the stress not being on Treasure Island. Unfortunately, going to have to miss that too. Really was hoping to head down and hang out with you guys in Florida, but maybe next year.
Yes.
But yeah, just wanted to call and tell you guys the Jerkins talk this week, it just was fucking crushing. Absolutely insane. I absolutely love it. And yeah, I feel like the overall flow of the conversations this week has just been excellent. So fantastic job. One question before I go. I'm going to be flying into Dulles actually coming up here in the next few weeks, and wanted to see your opinion on visiting, I believe it's Herndon, right? You guys are from? Yeah, I'm going to be visiting DC, visiting the area. I wanted to see if there's anything that you guys would suggest. You know, each one of you suggest something from Herndon to come visit. And yeah, really excited to come visit the area. First time going to be visiting the area, so really pumped. Yeah, hope everything's going well with you all, and everyone in the Heart of Live, have a great fucking day.
Hell yeah, Jay Reed.
This is awkward.
Herndon Deli.
Yeah, Pat. It's just that Pat mentioned it the other day. The snacks. It's the Herndon Deli. That's the only thing you need to visit in Herndon, and you can take it to go.
Yeah, you can get the fuck out of Herndon.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, there's not much else going on.
There's nothing
get a super
going
deli.
on in Herndon. Yeah,
Not much else going on. I don't know about that. What's your favorite? Well,
The deli.
Super Deli is a classic. The Super Deli is the classic of the deli.
Yeah,
I mean,
for
our
sure.
town is so
They have a great
boring
selection of
and-
sandwiches. I'll like pick up a couple deli
Look, unless
sandwiches. I'm going
you-
to stop at the deli
yeah.
one time. I'm getting a few.
we can
I'm
tell
getting
you
a
some
few.
of our awesome friends, and you can go drink with them in their houses. That'll be fun. But there's nothing to do in Herndon. Like
The
there's
deli,
some,
though.
some cool
Deli.
people there, but there's absolutely nothing going on in Herndon.
You could go to one of the 3 bars if they're still open. Carpool.
I
Jimmy's
think
Old
they.
Town
I think they
Tavern.
did
Jimmy's
actually.
is open. Jimmy's
Jimmy's.
is
I
open.
think
Okay,
they did
Jimmy's.
Hard
actually.
Times Cafe.
No, they did
Yeah, I
actually
take
add
that
a
back.
couple more
Jimmy's
bars in that area,
and
downtown Herndon.
Jimmy's is also an institution.
Yes.
If you're gonna
Yeah,
want to
Jimmy's
if
is
you
a
want to
spot.
drink in the vibes of Herndon, just go get one
There-
patio beer at Jimmy's.
There is downtown
and then-
Herndon
and
where
then-
Jimmy's and
then-
2 other
and
bars
then go get a
exist,
deli
yeah.
sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wednesday night is open mic night. I went there about 6 years ago. It's still a hoot.
It's still open mic night.
It's still a fucking
Yeah,
hoot, man.
it's small town vibes. If you want to, your DC, Arlington, those places probably have more things.
But
to
that's
do.
all on one street, Eldon Street, Jimmy's
Yep.
and the deli. So
Yeah, you could pop in,
that all happen.
grab a couple pints, get the deli, get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't stay.
There's an interesting building on Innovation.
We love
Boulevard.
all of our Herndon friends. But
Yeah, get the deli.
and my, parents,
you-
my parents still live there.
It's just
Most
called The
parents still
Deli.
live there.
If you're,
Yep,
it's in the
The
K,
Deli.
it's in the Kmart shopping center. Just The Deli.
The
is
deli.
Kmart still there?
No.
I can't remember. It's been gone forever.
It's called something else.
There's a
now.
Gold's Gym there, probably.
I think that's gone too.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up. See
Yeah, look it up.
see what's okay.
The deli
Hit us up,
has
hit us up,
survived.
Jay Reed. We'll
That was where the
point you right
Tortilla
there.
Factory was, and they used to have a sick comic book store there
Oh,
back
man,
in the day
Tortilla
too.
Factory was so good.
Well,
They used
that
to
was
have
that was
porn
that was a
shop in
different-
there.
Those are different.
That's a different shopping
different
center.
shopping center. But yes,
They used to have a
close.
porn shop
Hey,
in there.
both on Eldon Street. Both on Eldon
It's
Street.
480 Eldon Street, Herndon, Virginia 20170. It's in the Herndon Center.
you go.
The Deli VA is the website.
There you go.
Best sandwich in the world.
Incredible. All right, moving on.
Clean Taint here, checking in. I don't know if you were calling me back in January. I was part of the rankings debacle where
Taint.
I mentioned
Taint.
PFT, mentioning you guys on his show,
Oh right.
and then you guys invited him on. Ultimately, you guys turned your back on me, sided with him. No big deal. I'm just a loyal listener since the inception of the podcast.
Oh my gosh.
And he's probably never listened, but that's neither here nor there.
It's probably true.
Okay.
I was calling in about the Mexican joke from earlier on in the week. It was a good joke. I happen to be of Mexican descent. My name is actually Juan.
Yes.
So I like you guys' puns. Good stuff.
Nice.
Just want to say you guys have the all clear from me. It's a good joke.
Clean tape.
In the future, if you guys need to bounce more Mexican jokes off me,
Yeah, this is like
I'm
Fox
the guy.
News with
I'll
Caitlyn
let you know
Jenner.
if they're too harsh or not.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Either way, you guys have a good day. Have a good fucking weekend. And take care.
Well,
And it's exactly 1 minute, Pat, so no need to be upset.
No, I'm not. You nailed
nice.
it.
That was
Juan,
perfect. That
what
was
a
like
beast.
that was a perfect voicemail.
Thank you for confirming that joke was not racist enough to be considered racist. Also, my thoughts on that were another famous Juan in a Million
Yes.
from Austin. I figure if he does it, it's okay to make the joke. But
Yeah.
thank you,
Air
Juan,
Force
for
One.
confirming.
That was a good one, Will. Yeah, PFT used to listen to our shows back in the day to make sure they weren't over the top, vulgar, and racist. But I don't know how much he listens
Yeah.
now.
Well, it all comes full circle on Juan's call.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Hey, but he's listened to plenty.
Yeah. No, thank you, Juan.
Well, I don't know what we sided with PFT on.
He said
over
he
him.
told us that PFT said to like Russo or one of those guys that he had two of his top 5 friends were Hard Factor hosts, but which 2 were they?
Right.
So like that was the debate. And then he came on and he said, no,
right.
LSU related, 2 of LSU guys went to LSU. The two guys on Hard Factor went to LSU that are my top 5.
And that's
we were talking about LSU.
Rankings. Oh no.
No, that didn't spawn the rankings. That was just that was part of the process.
Oh man.
Rankings have been around for a while. Takes by Trev spawned the rankings.
Yeah.
Takes by Trev.
For the flat tire. It's a
Boys,
never-ending
just real
cycle.
quick.
You're pulling up some deli sandwich.
Oh,
That's a mad Italian.
Oh my god.
You got to make sure you get the peppers. Make sure you get the sweet.
Yeah,
and
make sure you
hot
get the peppers.
There was a guy that used to work.
You guys
there.
a pickle on or pickle off?
Pickle
when
on.
you eat it.
Pickle off.
Yeah. Pickle
but
on.
It depends on the sandwich, but mostly pickle.
The deli,
Both.
pickle on.
Pickle on and pickle off.
Look at
Remember
that.
the guy who could remember like 17 orders in a row
Oh yeah.
when you went there?
He works in Leesburg now, I think.
There's a classic
They have a
deli.
new location.
Yeah, there's one in Leesburg, and the guy from Herndon actually works out in Leesburg.
Oh,
The
wow.
bald
Well, that guy bought it from the original couple.
Yeah.
Like
Pat, you got to
forever
stop.
ago,
I was
way
planning
back in
on
the
not
90s or
eating.
80s.
Do you guys remember?
Oh, man, now I got to go to Jersey Mike's and be
This is
unhappy with it.
ridiculous.
You guys remember the Taylor Swift?
No,
No.
Dude, I have never really strayed from the deli. That's
Yeah.
it's so good. I can't. I've never. I think I got like
Deli
a
or super deli?
Yeah, deli or super deli. The super
It's
deli is just a
number one-
longer version of the
but
deli.
they have an amazing tuna salad. If you're into that, they have an amazing. I mean, everything,
Don't
every
get a
sandwich.
tuna salad.
Wes, what I'm saying is every style of sandwich they make is the best sandwich.
Yes, it
They,
is.
they don't. This deli is a magical place, as you can tell from the way
It's
we
got it's so authentic. You walk in, it's got the weird chips. It's got like olives in jars.
It's had the
and,
same
like,
Redskins posters
Yeah.
for like
It's-
for like
it's a
70
very
years.
authentic Italian deli. It's incredible.
I used to work at that Gold's Gym and walk and eat at the deli pretty much every single day.
You lucky son of
What
a
a treat
bitch.
that is.
Yeah.
Oof.
Fuck you then, you know.
Yeah, fuck me.
I grew
moving
up
on.
within walking distance to the deli. I can't.
Yeah, fuck you too,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. That was a hike. One,
Bike,
two-
well, biking distance.
Well, to come all the way down from Reston, it was a big deal.
Yeah, well, I had to. I worked in
Make it-
Herndon,
make your
and then
time
I
worthwhile.
lived. in
Right,
Reston.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
Man of the people.
Yeah, man of the people. I was like a mayor. Here we go.
Hey, boys. Pretty long time listener over here in Minnesota. So I just wanted to kind of put in my 2 cents about something. So, yeah, I don't remember in school when it was that important to share your feelings with, like, your students. I don't remember my teachers ever wanting to be that personal about things. I thought that in my day, they always thought it was maybe, like, inappropriate. Also, when I did find out, when I did talk to my science teacher at the time about anything personal, I mean, I don't know how it got brought up, but it got brought up that my uncle had broken into his house when he was a student, and the cops ended up following his footprints in the snow back to his window.
Wow.
And my teacher was always pretty cool about it, but I swear he hated me.
Yeah.
For
definitely.
as long as I was in high school. Also, with a lot of this, like, pride stuff, I think that it's awesome if you take pride in yourself, but you shouldn't need anybody's validation if you're living your life. Straight, gay, whatever. If you care less. If you're just living your life and you're not hurting other people, then who cares? I'm sorry, I just don't care about who you bang. If you're happy, then that's all that matters.
Yeah.
I don't always agree with everything that you guys think, but I love your show. I think it's awesome. Now say goodbye.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, fuck who you want, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone. And they're
Well, if they're of
teacher
age,
did.
yeah.
and they know that you're fucking them.
That teacher did hold it against you, though. Your uncle's
100%.
The snow footsteps leading to the window that's rough. You're not gonna.
Yeah, I hope it was a pie that he stole. Otherwise, that's just piss poor. That's piss poor Robin.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
Hey boys, it's Joey C from California again.
Right.
I was listening to Thursday's episode and I heard Will's Cali Man stories, or was it just one story? I forget. I thought it was 2, but I think that could be a recurring segment. I mean, I live out here in Northern California by Modesto area, and there's always some weird shit going on around here, man. It's like you drive through downtown Modesto and it's tweaker city. I mean, you could probably find some story or some weird thing happening. But yesterday I was driving on the freeway and they got the whole freeway blocked off because there's a homeless man hanging off the side of one of the overpasses. And there's police everywhere. I couldn't find the story on it, but I'm assuming they were chasing the guy and he started hanging off the bridge. It was nuts. They shut down the whole freeway and like part of downtown. And I don't know. I just thought that would be like a funny story to do on the show or something. But
100.
Cali Man should be a recurring segment, is what I'm trying to say. So I hope Will can keep that going, and the rest of you guys keep it going as well. Love you guys. Have a great fucking day.
Nice.
All right. Good
Cali Man is there is enough content there. Also, if you ever go to California and when you land in LA, it's just like the local news is so fucking like shocking how much crime is going on a daily basis. And like if you're in LA, like compared to other local stations, like you'll just be like, oh, there's like 15 chases going on this afternoon. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lots of material.
It's part of the culture, Will.
Right, I guess. But Cali Man, to Joe's point, that's why Cali Man. There's a lot of material.
What culture is that, Pat?
We can keep going.
The flat brim culture.
Oh. Who makes up that culture?
Well, dudes from California.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what you were trying to say.
Oh, definitely not what you were thinking.
Wes is trying to catch Pat.
I promise you that. I promise you it's not coming from that place that you're trying to paint me into.
Wes
Okay,
is trying
whatever
to
you
box
say.
him in. Your words, not mine.
I promise you.
Hey, I'm just asking, you know. Okay, moving on.
Eric, cut that one for us.
Boys, it's JP from Buffalo. You know what I've been doing? Just hitting the fucking bench.
Whoa.
And listening to you boys. I was listening to a cup of coffee in the big time today. Heard you talking about our boy Bruce Willis, but you forgot one of his most iconic roles. You didn't even mention it. I'm talking about Joe Hallenbeck in The Last Boy Scout.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That shaped my childhood. I swear to God. That man was amazing. Anyway, truth be told, it is a shame to see that he will not be making any movies, but let's be honest. Die Hard started getting to the point where it was almost equal to what the Fast and Furious franchise is doing.
True.
So that franchise needed to end. Sadly for Bruce, I didn't want it to end this way for him. Anyway, you boys, I gotta go hit the squat rack. I'll catch you later. Have a great fucking day. Woo! Go Bills!
Oh man, JP, that's a great call too. And that movie's hilarious. Like it's hilarious. He's talking about football
Damon
because
Wayans is the ex-quarterback.
Yeah. And there was this scene where Snipes is shooting people on the football field, right?
No, it's Damon Wayans, right?
It's Damon Wayans, yeah.
Damon
You're thinking of
Wayans.
The Fan, I think.
You're thinking of The Fan with Robert De Niro and Wesley Snipes. No, this is Damon Wayans is he gets injured. He was like the star NFL quarterback or equivalent of the NFL, and Bruce Willis is like an alcoholic single father that has like issues with his daughter, and it's awesome.
Yeah, you know what? The Last Boy Scout was, if you haven't seen it, it was supposed to be a classic, and it fell just a little bit short for a number of reasons. But this is an interesting fact.
I've seen it recently. It's good.
Joel Silver, one of my favorite producers of all time, he said in a Q&A with the Nice Guys that Shane Black's original title for the script was Die Hard. And Silver asked if he could take the title for a project he was working on called Nothing Lasts Forever, which became Die Hard.
Nice.
And so Last Boy Scout was originally called Die Hard.
Well, I'm glad they swapped because The Last Boy Scout is great, but it's not Die Hard great.
So Die Hard 1 is
Die Hard 1's
a game changer.
The best.
Yeah.
All right, two more. Here we go.
Lombard Trucking checking in, making a delivery of some Lazy Boy furniture out here in Ontario, California.
Nice.
I will be in Florida to see you all next week for the Hive trip. Couldn't be more excited. I'll let you know in the Discord when and where and how I'll be exactly getting there.
Probably by
Dispatch
truck.
confirmed. They'll get me a load down to the Tampa St. Pete area. Question for you this week. If you were a mad scientist and ethics and money weren't an issue, what is an experiment you would conduct? Thanks, boys, and I'll see you next week.
Oh man, I think that's easy. Did you guys see that movie 3 Identical Strangers?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's awesome.
Right. So
You
effectively,
like that experiment?
Well, it's not that one in particular, but a nature nurture experiment, right? But effectively, in spoiler, if you haven't seen 3 Identical Strangers, just watch it.
And you should probably stop listening.
You should
because
stop listening right now.
You
'cause
should
it's fucking
definitely
amazing.
watch it. Yeah.
Well, there's one psychologist, the female psychologist they were interviewing for that film. She said essentially that experiment will never, ever, ever happen again, or anything close to it.
It's so fucked up. that they
Yeah.
do it.
It's so unethical. Yeah.
Similarly, I think it would be pretty entertaining to Truman Show somebody.
Ooh, that'd be sick, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. This isn't really an experiment.
I mean, say there was no ethics at all. That's kind of like the Gladiator days, except for voyeurs and like losers, which because like Romans used to kill each other for fun, but nowadays people are just sleuths. So they're just Truman Show is like modern day like pussy version of that. Yeah.
I like it. This is an experiment, but I would say like running tests on type thing. Similar, a movie I think it's called Extreme Measures with Gene Hackman and maybe the guy, the other famous guy. But basically, Gene Hackman's this doctor that tries to cure cancer and things like that by doing experimental drugs on homeless people. So like something like that. Like the guy who necrosis his penis, probably just take him off the street to start trying to cure cancer with that type of thing.
Sounds like a fun movie.
Yeah, it's Hugh Grant, I think, and Gene Hackman, and Hugh Grant
All
catches
right.
him.
Well, I mean, that was a trap to get us to say our darkest thoughts.
Right.
Yeah, no, for sure it was. I mean, no, I hate homeless people type thing. You know, they've only robbed me 3 times. You know, and I hate cancer too. You know,
I do human cloning.
Human cloning.
Yeah,
human cloning.
100%. Okay, last one.
See how that guy.
Hey guys, first time caller, long time listener. Colorado bag advocate, but Mark, are you smoking meth? I'm sorry, I just listened to the voicemails and reviews from last week.
Busted, bro.
And Philadelphia, my stepmom's from Philadelphia, lovely city, objectively the worst city on the East Coast, out of all of them.
Ooh, whoa.
Food-wise, everything.
Food-wise.
Wow.
Whoa, that was it?
That was it. He just hates Philadelphia.
That's all he needed to say.
Food-wise, I think that just Philadelphia pretzels and cheesesteaks alone puts them, not as the worst food-wise.
That's a blow right there to Philly.
Appreciate the length on that voicemail.
Oh my goodness!
Ouch.
I mean, he doesn't even offer any alternatives. He just says it's the worst. So that puts you. It's the worst when
Below
somebody
Baltimore.
says that because well, not only Baltimore, but now you're thinking like Atlantic City. You're thinking of like it's worse than a lot of places he's putting on there.
I mean, I think you could only include major metros, like
Virginia Beach.
Yeah, that's a
Saying
major
it's
metro.
worse than Virginia Beach. He's saying it's worse than
San Francisco.
No, East Coast.
East
he
Coast.
said.
Oh, he said East Coast. Okay.
Oh man.
He's throwing it down there.
Oh man.
All the Florida cities.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's tough.
Worse than Richmond.
It's worse than Richmond.
Richmond, I don't think Richmond's the East Coast.
Richmond's one of the greatest cities on the planet. You got Paper
like-
Moon, you got the Richmond Braves, or you used to. You got Double T's Barbecue.
It's true. I disagree on the cuisine in Philadelphia, though.
Yeah, lots of good hoagies.
Hey, was it so never settled? Who has more chin strap goatees? Huh?
The poll was dead even. I think 50-50. You know what we should do is we got to get like correspondents on the ground. Someone in Philadelphia, probably not the guy who called. That'd be torture for him. But someone in Philadelphia and someone in Jersey, like a Jersey Beach or whatever city, and just man on the streets. First person to find 5 chin straps wins. Start at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
You could do
Like an
that
experiment.
Yeah.
Like a scientific study.
That's what we would do.
Treasure hunt.
With limitless budget is find out who has the most chin strap goatees.
Yeah, but that's ethical. There's nothing
Philadelphia
wrong with
or New Jersey, but on average though, right? So like because Jersey's got
that.
more
Per
people
capita.
overall.
Per capita,
than
yeah.
Philly.
Yeah. Per capita. Percentage of guys that rock a chin strap.
And this is today we're talking about?
Yeah, it has to be a sculpted chin strap. Yeah, today.
Okay.
Sculpted chin strap, like well maintained. I'm not talking about some
I feel
bullshit.
I feel like Jersey
close to
people
it.
are more vain with their looks and probably wouldn't rock the chin strap, whereas in Philly they don't give a shit and they would rock the chin
But
strap.
it's a thing.
You
that they do.
gotta care about your looks if you're rocking.
You have
a
to
chin strap.
sculpt it though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like you got it. I think it's Jersey. I think it's Jersey's got
Me
more.
too.
Yeah.
Definitely Jersey. Okay, let's spin the wheel and say goodbye. 4 cup of coffee in the big time.
That was it.
once.
The guy who hates Philly was last.
Yeah, that was the last one.
Was that fleet up?
What? That was the coup de grace.
I was hoping he was gonna get you riled up.
No, I don't live. I've never lived in Philly. I just got a family there.
Here we go. Back on the cup of coffee.
It's gonna be Mark.
Mark on
Yeah,
TikTok.
TikTok it.
There you have it.
Pat Mark. Ooh, maybe I'll do a Cali man.
Yeah,
Oh,
all right. Well, thank you for another great week. Fat Boy Summer merch will be out Monday. Actually, one of the shirts that's over my shoulder is already in the store. We're going to release 3 new designs, maybe 4. We'll see. So Fat Boy Summer is upon us. Make sure to support that movement and us. Pick up a new shirt, tank top. We'll have it all in the store come Monday. But most importantly, we love you and have a great fucking weekend.
Hard Factor. Cheat on the news. Patreon.com/Hard Factor.